My name is Stephanie Chase, it's spelled C-H-A-S-E, and I'm here tonight to talk to you about the proposal to effectively close the Pioneer School program. At past meetings, you've heard from many Pioneer parents and staff, none of whom agree with this plan. I am also a Pioneer parent. You heard my son Henry, an 8th grade student at Pioneer, speak at your January 23rd board meeting. Tonight, though, I want to bring the unique perspective I have to this discussion, and that's of a bureaucrat. As the Municipal Public Library Director for the City of Hillsborough, I have for much of the past 17 years occupied a position equivalent to your superintendent, including reporting to a board. I understand that constant tension between an organization's chief executive and the board, as the board must allow that chief executive to lead the day-to-day operations of the organization and must trust that the chief executive will carry out the strategies approved by the board. But I also know that the ultimate fiscal responsibility of an organization relies with the board, and that the board is also charged with overseeing the work of that chief executive. I ask you, as someone familiar with the position you are in as board members, to step in now and provide the check and balance needed to your organization. The decision by PPS to remove the Pioneer School program from the Holiday Youngstown campus is short-sighted and fiscally disastrous. You are proposing to remove at great cost the most vulnerable population in your district from a building that was originally designed for students with disabilities and retrofitted to suit the current population. The list of what makes the Holiday Youngstown campus unique is long, and I know you've received that list from us Pioneer parents, but I just want to highlight a few items. Wide hallways for the safe passage of staff and students if a student needs to de-escalate, de-escalation in therapy rooms, windows set low to the ground with non-breakable glass, the wide circular shape of Holiday Youngstown, which allows students to move independently and yet remain supervised, large bathrooms with line of sight and which include adult-sized changing facilities. There's no question that it will be expensive to even begin to replicate the elements of the Pioneer program that are unique. And even if the district intends to provide the sufficient budget to replicate that program in 2 new buildings, there is not enough time to do so before the start of the new school year. Our students will be returning to class in 6 months, and we are supposed to believe that Rhodes City Park will be ready, the Holiday Youngstown campus will be ready, and that Applegate and Rice, both of which need substantial improvements even without the retrofitting, will all be complete. We have yet to see a budget for these projects, and I've worked in municipal government long enough to know it would be a miraculously fast pace to get any one of them done in 6 months, never mind all 4. It would take more time than I have to even begin to address the other incredibly expensive and much more difficult element of this plan, the increase in staff needed to maintain the federally mandated continuum of services to students. I serve nearly 1 million people a year in my libraries and do so in an institution beloved by many and for whom most people have a passionate and sentimental attachment. I understand how difficult it is to balance the wants of multiple competing groups, but I also know that I would be failing in my job if I placed the wants of one group over the needs of a vulnerable population, and I would expect my board to step in and tell me that decision is wrong. Thank you.